Hi Cryptocurrency Queens, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie. In today's episode, I will give you the update on Bitcoin and on Ethereum, and I want to show you where I think Bitcoin and Ethereum can come to for a potential setup. Take profit 1 is at 20,480, take profit 2 is at 19,820, and take profit 3 is 19,270. But before I take profits, I want the market to pull back up to a certain Fibonacci level, and I'll show you exactly what I expect it to do, and I'll also show you exactly how it looks on Ethereum. Remember, I'm no financial advisor. You need to look up everything yourself first, but please continue looking at this video and I'll show you the new setup that I do have on Bitcoin and on Ethereum. So we started off looking at the weekly chart and we saw a break of the resistance. We saw at the next candlestick, which is the most important candlestick, and we did break below the resistance again that we did have at 21,007 to $600. And right now, if we go to the lower time frames, what we can do is that we can use the last lower high, small lower high that we did have before we saw the market broke inside of the resistance again. So what I'm going to do is that I'll drag the Fibonacci from 21,974 back down to 20,740, and that gives me Fibonacci levels 21,362 and 21,522, where we can potentially see the market pull back up. We can also pull back up to potentially 21,700. So around 21,750 and 21,600 is definitely levels where I can see us pull back up to for a retest, because remember, all of this, what we're looking at is probably the fake out, broke below, and now the real move will potentially happen. So if we see the pullback now, because it actually looks like this is what we're looking for. So if we pull back up to these Fibonacci levels and we see a reverse around these levels, the first target that I'm looking at is 20,460. Take profit 1, take profit 2 is 19,800, and take profit 3 is 19,275. So if we see that Bitcoin pull back up to these levels, I definitely I will add an alert, and if that is the case, I will go in for very good sell-up positions right at that level, because I strongly believe that we will have the market pull back to the downside after that, because we're looking at such huge volatility to the downside. If the market pull back up to these Fibonacci levels, that is a retest of the resistance again that we tried to break before we break below. So remember, fake out, market comes inside. The real resistance is this one that we're looking at, 21,006 to 700. Pull back up for the retest, and that could be the beginning of the drop. And then when we see the market, if this is the case, if we break below the support trend line, potentially almost take profit 2, we will definitely have a pullback, either a retest again of the support trend line, or maybe we're retesting some Fibonacci levels that the market will give us prices where we can use that lower high with the lower low to calculate where the next lower high can potentially be, and that will be the next one of the next sell opportunities that I will have. But and then take profit 3 of this trade will probably be taken, and let's see what will happen, because remember that we're breaking a support trend line, and support trend lines overall is very respected more than horizontal support and resistance zones. So if we see the market pull back down to these levels, we will definitely see the market be drawn to this level before it actually, if we see the continuation of the drop. Because if we see another drop now on Bitcoin, we need to break the previous lower low, because technically what happened was that what the market did now, it created a lower low, a small lower high potentially, and if we're going to follow market structure and we see another drop from here, we need to break the last lower low, and that is around 19,200, so around these levels. So if we have the next drop, we need to break below these levels. Looking at Ethereum and updates, since before we were talking about the sideways market, and I did expect Ethereum to break below this level, and we did that perfectly. We never came back up and retested the trend line because we had such a huge break of the level, but then we broke the support one more time. Let's go to the lower time frames and see if we actually could have found something. One thing that we could have used based on this break of the support is we could have taken a Fibonacci from 1,545 back down to 1,467, and you can see how the market slowly and steady gave us the lower high, lower high, lower high, and then saw the huge drop after that one. We tried to break the level first of all. We had a little fake out, pull back up, retested the Fibonacci levels that we did have around 1,510, and then heavily drop after that one. So the same thing that we're looking at Bitcoin. What we can do is that we drag it from 1,537 back down to 1,367, and on the lower time frames now, we can also do this. We're just going to change it. So everything depends on what time frame you're using it on, and I just play around with the Fibonacci, to be honest, and sometimes I use the higher time. It's always better on the higher time frames, but we had such a huge drop now. So if we see that Ethereum pulls back up to potentially around 1,145 or 1,464, and if we see the rejections around that level, take profit 1 is 1,333, take profit 2 is 1,250, and take profit 3 is 1,182. So take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3 on Ethereum. I'm no financial advisor, but this is definitely what I see right now. If we have a bigger pullback, what we can do is that we extend it to 1,616, and that gives me Fibonacci levels 1,492 and 1,520, and this is where we also could, if we have a bigger pullback, then I'm just going to use that one, and that is perfectly combined with the support that we did break. Okay, so usually that can happen is that we have a bigger pullback to the upside and then see the market drop again. I can definitely have my take profit at the support, but I actually like to have my take profits based on this Fibonacci that I do have, because each and every time they getting taken, take profit 1, 2, 3 always most of the time get taken on this Fibonacci. So this is what I see at the moment on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Don't forget that you can also receive the best bonus available right now on BYBIT, up to $4,450 by using the link in the description down below the video. You also have it right here in the corner. This is how you are supporting me in Bitcoinsensus, and the great thing about BYBIT is that when we hold our positions for a longer time, we have the low fees, and that is exactly what we want. Okay, so I claim the best bonus available right now. Thank you so much, guys, for looking at this video together with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notifications so you know when I do have my daily updates and or live streams. I wanted to have a live stream today, but my internet is not working. I'm doing this through my phone, so my phone will never have the power to keep me on a live stream. So hopefully it will be better tomorrow, because I definitely want to have the live streams together with you again, guys. I'm sorry I haven't been that active, but sometimes that happens. I just want you to know that. See each other soon on the live streams again, but I do have the daily updates. Have a great day, everyone. I miss you. Mwah. Toodles.